it looks pretty nice. It looks better in person than it does online, I'll have to admit. You know, when I see this online on pictures and stuff, I'm like, I don't know if it looks the best. But yeah, looking at it in person, it looks pretty nice. Till you hear it in person, you're like, wow. Yeah, no, that sounds cool. So, yep, I'm going to go ahead and get geared up real quick and go on a quick ride and just kind of see what it sounds like while I'm riding. We're going to see you all in 3, 2, 1. Shorty exhaust sound with the visor up, but the microphone inside the helmet. Definitely get more of that exhaust smell. Got that D-cell gurgle. It's not bad at all at idle. You know, it's not that much louder. Damn it. Hate sneezing in the helmet. All right. 3, 2, 1. What is going on, everybody? Thank you for hanging on out. So, thank you for watching the video I had previously done about the Shorty GP exhaust. This is my first impressions taking the Shorty GP exhaust from Radiant Cycles out and doing a ride on it, and so far I think it sounds awesome. Gosh, I hate that there's so much gravel on this road now. So it's kind of interesting. When I did the decibel readings, it looked like it gave the overall sound of the bike, whether it was at idle or revved up, about a 10 decibel increase. So yeah, yeah, I think it sounds super nice. I can actually hear my exhaust now with my earplugs in, which is nice. So it's good to know where in the RPMs you are on the bike. There's the rev limiter. So obviously I can hear it a lot more on my left side. I'm going to go ahead and just talk normally and see what it sounds like. Yeah, this is also, I guess, going to be a little bit of an audio test just to see what the Shorty GP sounds like while I'm doing a motovlog. First impressions are positive. It definitely adds volume to the bike for sure, but when I roll off the throttle, it's not obnoxiously loud or tinny or anything like that. And then when I get on it, it really just, you know, kind of gets those nice revs going. Yeah, like right there. Listen to that. So now I'm going to talk in a little bit of a louder tone, and then I'm just going to talk normally, like I do for all motovlogs. Sometimes I talk quieter, sometimes I talk louder. Just kind of depends. But yeah, no, so far first impressions of the Radiant Cycle Shorty GP are awesome. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if this is your first time here. Thank you for stopping on by. Got tons of motorcycle content, Honda Rebel content, both on the channel and headed your way. So go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, and yeah, hit that notification bell for future uploads. You know, I didn't really know. I mean, obviously there's a lot of different opinions online, but for the most part, people are pretty happy with this little exhaust. I mean, can you beat getting something that's $60? Like, I feel like they could charge twice as much for this exhaust and people would still buy it, just because most exhausts, slip-on exhausts, are like $400, $300 or $400. But yeah, no, so I've got the baffle in this one, like you saw earlier in the video. So we'll see how long I ride with it in, and if I decide to take it out and try things out with it out. But leave a comment down below and let me know if you want to hear the GP exhaust without the baffle. I just figured I didn't want to go too crazy on the first start here. But one of my issues is I haven't been able to hear the exhaust when there's a lot of wind noise. So like maybe say at 50 plus miles an hour, I can't hear the exhaust at all. I kind of have to go off of like the vibrations of the bike, and maybe kind of just when it's screaming hearing it, just because the stock exhaust is so quiet that I can't hear it. And then, you know, I mean, it's just because there isn't a tachometer on here. I like just when you're not trying to rev it out and you just kind of go with the bike, the GP kind of just cuts out, and that's nice, because I don't want something that's going to be loud and obnoxious all the time. You know, when I do get on it, I want to be able to, you know, hear it, and I like the sound that it adds to the bike. But I don't necessarily want it to be crazy loud all the time. So I think the GP exhaust does a pretty good job of that. You know, for being what it is, just a small little piece of metal. It looks nice. It's, you know, just kind of slips on, no issues, no tuning. Nope, because the Rebel 500 has a catalytic converter in the exhaust system before the stock exhaust and not built in. And so you can slip that bad boy off and throw something like this on and not have to do any additional tuning or anything like that. So that's awesome. Yeah, I like that when I get on it, I can really hear the exhaust. It helps me gauge better where I'm at in the RPM. No complaints here, for sure. One of the reasons I originally decided to get this was because of the accident that I recently had. So I'm going to go ahead and link that on up here. Go check that out. But, you know, there's that saying out there, loud pipes save lives, and I still haven't had a chance to do my in-depth video or research of that idea. But if a loud pipe could have helped the situation, then I want to do my best to try to avoid that kind of situation ever again. That was kind of what pushed me over the edge and to buy the exhaust. But yeah, so far I'm super happy with it. I think it sounds great at low speeds when you get on it. I don't think it sounds too tinny. It adds, like, you know, I feel like it's kind of hard to put this over or to show this over the video, but I feel like it really does add that lower rumble to the Rebel 500 and really lets the engine sing, you know, sound like it should or like it does. Whereas it's kind of interesting because when I've watched the videos of the GP exhaust online, you only really kind of hear that top end sound, and it's one of those things that I'm kind of a convert, I guess. You know, it's kind of, you have to hear it in person to really believe it. So if you're on the fence like I was, I would suggest go ahead and get it, try it out. Like I said, it's only 60 bucks. So much cheaper than going out and getting something that's more expensive that may sound a little bit better, but you know, at least for now, it's nice to have something else on the bike that isn't the stock exhaust, so that hopefully other vehicles can hear me and all that kind of stuff. Still though, wearing earplugs, I don't feel like it's overly loud. I can just hear it now. Ooh, and I do like the deceleration sounds. That gurgle. Yeah, that sounds nice. Oh yeah, that never gets old. But then when I want to be discreet, I just go up a gear and, you know, it's just back to that kind of lower rumble. I don't know, I feel like it does add a little bit of power, just a teeny bit of acceleration to the bike. Maybe it's just the sound though. I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off there. I'll go ahead, I just wanted to do my initial first impressions and reaction, and I'd say it's all positive. You know, I think it's awesome. For 60 bucks, you really can't freaking beat that. And it was super easy to install. I think the sound is awesome, and for what you get, I feel like it might be one of the most valuable parts you can put on your motorcycle. And when I say most valuable, just in the sense of, you know, dollars to what you're getting value. Thank you all for hanging on out. If you liked the video, go ahead and hit the like button, leave a comment, let me know what your experience is with the GP exhaust, and if you think it sucks, or if you think it's awesome, and you know, just what your thoughts are. But like I said, for someone who's seen a bunch of videos online about the exhaust and now putting one on my bike, it has made me a believer. I enjoy it, and I like it. I think it sounds good. So yeah, go ahead, like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Tons of Honda Rebel 500 content and motorcycle content both on the channel and headed your way, so go ahead and hit that notification bell. And as always, this is the Evergreen Motovlog channel, reminding y'all to ride safe out there, mind your surroundings, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.